see your lips, it makes me think of honey-coated chocolate. Your kisses are worth more than gold to me. I'll be your almond joy, you'll be my sugar daddy.
What did you call me? I think that was the nicest thing to me you could have ever said. Call me that again and watch and see how I square my shoulders, straighten my head. That word was so beautiful, I'm so glad you gave it to me. I wear that title with pride from the crown of my head to the sole of my feet. You call me black. And I guess like some of my friends, you thought that word would offend me. But I can't think of a more beautiful label ever to describe me. You see, when you call me black, let me tell you all the compliments to me you gave. Unbeknownst to you, you call me strong and you call me brave. You call me creative, you call me smart. Should you call me forgiving? We all know that black people have a heart, or call me that again. But this time say it with even more of a passion, because you see, I wear my black skin like a tailor-made suit that won't ever go out of fashion. You make me think about my ancestors and all the names they were called. But I wear with the same confidence they did through the rain, the snow, summer, winter, or fall, or call me that again. But this time say it with even more of a passion, because he said, I told you, I wear my black skin like a tailor-made suit that won't ever go out of fashion. You made me think about my ancestors and all the names they were called, but I wear with the same confidence they did through the rain, the snow, summer, winter, or fall, or call me that again. It's like music to my ears. Next to being called a child of the king, it's the highest compliment that could ever be paid. Not everyone can be called black. The melanin in my skin can't be duplicated. And there's no sign to the formulas in which this dark skin is made. You see, when you call me black, it lets me know that you recognize just where I'm from. I'm from a place that everything and everyone obeys the master, even the sun. You see, you have to be chosen to be called black. And I'm telling you, for this dark skin I will fight. I've already fought through slavery and been born and so wrongly accused, put in prison, and sometimes even the hole. I fought through water holes and biting dogs, but I'm telling you, this black skin is so tough. It even fights through laws. It makes you laugh when ain't a damn thing funny. And the endurance goes far beyond any resources and money, so call me black again. But unfortunately, you never hear that beautiful word ever said to you. And just like everyone else, Dennis, Texaco, Lockheed, you still don't have a clue, so please continue to call me black, dark skin, chocolate. Call me black. Y'all all right tonight? Y'all, let me just say this. Before we do anything, I want you all to get up like you crazy for Melanie Warren. Where's Melanie? And I want y'all to give her a huge round of applause for putting this thing together. Yeah. And you gotta give it up for the talent. I mean, Vandell and Ayanna. I mean, y'all got some talent in Houston. Y'all gotta give it up for them. Come on, y'all can do a little bit better than that. Give them a huge round of applause. Wow. And I got a couple of friends. I got some friends over here, and I want y'all, now these young ladies over at this table right here, I gotta give them a shout out. Jackie and Thelma and the crew. They will support me if I was having a spoon clapping contest. They will be here, and they show, I mean, not only in Houston, but all over wherever I am, and they come to Atlanta quite often. Give my friends a round of applause at this table right here, and I'm always in honor of it. And my good friend Pat over here, so, and you know, in Houston is just, I love this city, I'm telling you, y'all special. Now I want you to look at your neighbor and say, neighbor, we're gonna continue to have a good time. Okay, I want you to look back at your neighbor and say, neighbor, we're gonna have some chocolate tonight. I want you to look at your neighbor and say, neighbor, I don't know what you come to do. I'm just being silly. But we're gonna have a good time tonight. Thank you very much. I mean, we're gonna get this thing started. But you know, let me just tell y'all something. There's a call that we used to make years ago. Maybe some of y'all still make that call. And then usually, you know, the call usually comes around about 9:30. 10:30. Y'all know the call. 11 o'clock. Y'all know. Some of y'all might even be guilty of making that call, you know. And when the phone rings, you know, when it rings, you know why the call was made. Yeah, you know why the call was made. And why answer it if you know why the call is made, right? Don't answer it, you know, if you know why it's made. But this poem is not about that person you have to call. This poem is about that sister you roll over to. It's called 3:57 a.m. It's like an alarm clock that instantly goes off inside of me. But there's a craving for you, sweetheart, that just won't let me sleep. I'm tossing and I'm turning and I'm trying not to wake you again. I know I've already awakened you 5 times this week. Today is Saturday and here I go again. But your loving, baby, your loving I can't seem to get enough. Your loving is more than a necessity. Your loving is a must. It's 3:57 a.m. and I'm craving you so bad it's beginning to hurt. Now, I know in a few hours we're both have to go to our jobs, but I'm gonna have a serious problem concentrating at work. Am I fiending you? Well, you and I both know the answer to that question is yes. Now, don't make me pull out medical reasons why I know you love me. My hypertension is so we can release some stress. You see, I'm only trying to awake you so that I can truly put you to sleep. Girl, you know how good we sleep after we made love, although sometimes we get a little hungry and we want something to eat. You said that I have carte blanche with you. It's 3:57 a.m. May I cash in on one of those favors? I don't know how many more favors I have. That's not important. I'll worry about that later, but isn't it ironic that playing on the radio right now is one of our favorite songs? I mean, Maxwell is singing it like I never heard it before. Whenever, wherever, whatever. You see, I want the sun to rise with our bodies entwined and our hearts and our souls are so close, your thoughts are mine. Can't you hear the rain beginning to fall? Doesn't it sound as if there's an orchestra on our roof playing? Or does the rain sound as if we're attending the opera? And an Italian woman is singing about our passion. And each and every word we understand exactly what she's saying. Sweetheart, darling, baby, boo, it's 3:57. All I'm really trying to do is make our bedroom your heaven. Is that all right? The poem is called 3:57 a.m. So that's for all this, you know. And brothers, I'm